here we go. This is what we're using today. So, well, I'm going to be on my standing up easel just because it'll be easier for you to see that way. But if you would like, if you want to paint on an easel, you certainly don't have to. You can get a tabletop easel. The canvas that I'll be using is a 12 by 12 canvas, but really you can use any square canvas, any size square canvas that's available. It can be smaller, it can be bigger if you want. And it can also be a rectangle. So there are no rules here. If you want to put all the chakras on one painting, that would be super cool too. So getting like a super long canvas would be fun. So really, I'm going to leave that part up to you. And then for your painting, these student grade paints will work just fine, and they are going to be available at any one of your big box craft stores. You could also, get something a little nicer if you wanted to. So I'll leave that one up to you, but any acrylic paint is going to do it for you. So I've got here Artist Loft brand, and I've got orange, and I've got red, so we're gonna be using orange and red. And then I'm really just using like whatever I have because just everybody's backed up with orders. So I'm using whatever I have around, and then I'm going to go venture out and see what I can get or see what I can order. So I've got some multi-surface black paint, but again, this brand is gonna be fine on black. And then because I'm out of white, I've got some gesso. I also have some chalk paint that I could dip into, but really like anything's gonna work. This is really expensive, so don't go out and get gesso. You can get, again, just your student grade brand of paint is gonna be fine. So white, black, orange, red is gonna be the colors that we're starting with. And then we've got our brushes. I've got, let's see, how many brushes do I have? I have 5 brushes that I'm working with today, but like 4, even 3 will be fine. These are the sizes that I have. I've got a 2-inch, and then I've got a 1-inch size square brush. They call them flats, or when they're this big, they call them washes. This is a bristle brush, so this big bristle brush is going to be great for your background. And then I've got 2 smaller squares. And then finally, a really fine pointy brush. See, that's a super tiny, and that's going to be for making our lines. This guy works good for making lines as well, if you use the skinny side. All right, so those are our brushes, and then you'll see they're on a napkin. This is just a regular paper towel. And then I've got a paper plate. You can use this as a palette. Or you can use like glass if you've got like just like, some frame hanging around that you're not using. You can use the glass from that and then just scrape the paint off. Or a pizza box. Really anything will take your paint. You can make, I love using pizza boxes.